recording. By the way, Luca, Michael is not joining us tonight. He's stuck at work.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
When you said, by the way, Luca, like I had to choose something. I thought you're gonna say you have to choose which arm to lose.
Well, yeah, that's a given. And I'm picking up one. You're losing your dominant hand either way. Welcome back, everybody, to Monster Hunter: Tricks of the Helix. Where we left off, we had a very touching heart-to-heart between August and his niece. After we escaped the city of luminescence, and you guys happen to get a scale with enough diamonds to resurrect one of Niova's parents. Now, you guys talked to Aihane and had her perform the ritual for it. And when we left off last, you guys were in the Beastlands with, I keep saying Beastwilds, and that's like the Feywilds and Beastlands combined in my head. Which would probably be an awful place to be. And as such, you guys were in the Beastlands with a fully grown Niova basically in front of you as her mother stood there, kind of getting back into control of her body after being out of it for months. Resurrection. I just want to remember. Yes, Google, I do visit that often. Everybody talks about resurrection in my games. I don't know why. I'm not mean. So -4 to all checks. So that's effectively several levels of exhaustion, I believe.
Yeah, it's -4 and then reduce that by 1 for each long rest.
Yeah. So, even though she's freshly back, she definitely looks exhausted. Yeah, that's what I wanted to make sure, Robin. Thank you. But she is trying to maintain, and you guys have seen this before with Nova. She's trying to maintain a look of
Decadence?
Yes, thank you.
Decency? No.
No. Elegance, that kind of thing. But eventually she just settles back down into like laying down and just kind of exhales, but you guys don't really hear it. You guys more feel it with your minds as her presence like kind of lightly spreads out from her. Not enough to enter your minds like Niova has on occasion, but enough to like almost lay on top of it.
A weight. Right?
Yeah, not a heavy weight. It's still light, but yes.
Nirva will go up to her mother and basically embrace her.
She
necks entwined and stuff.
Yeah, she gingerly returns the favor.
And telepathically, Nirva will ask, "Are you alright?"
And I think this one is a bit stronger than Nirva, so kind of spreads out over you guys. I'm well, little one. Just the ordeal has left me tired. Coming back from the great beyond is not something we were necessarily meant to do. It could be taxing.
We weren't meant to die either.
Everything's meant to die at some point, though. I would hope not the way we did before.
No. I have killed 2 of them, though.
She kind of...
There's only 3 left.
She just kind of nods. She's like, I'm more worried about your siblings than revenge. It's until...
That's all mentally, right?
Yes, but hers is spread out over you guys.
Oh, okay.
Like, she's not holding it to Nierba, and she's a bit stronger than Nierba. So she can just blanket it at you guys, effectively.
Just a bit.
But, yes, I'm more worried about your father. It'll fall into me to look for the young ones. If only I wasn't in this weakened state, I may have to rely on you some more, my dear little one.
Gabriel will just inhale and look back at the group for a moment. I think we can find them. We found a skill of yours. Perhaps we can find a skill of father's as well.
Perhaps.
You do have an entourage ready to help. Give her a half smile.
And Aihane steps up. And all that will allow you to stay here however long you need to recover your strength. And even after that, should you wish. Though I'm sure you would like to find a new home away from hunters, though this place does protect against that. No one of the guild ends up here. Else they would have hunted me down a while ago.
This place, for being made by humans, is not terrible. And they give us free food. Easy food. Whenever we want.
Aihane speaks up
Some
again.
caveats.
It may be a bit harder to house your mother with the helix than maybe you, as you are a unique case, Nierba. Your mother might interest too many people. It would be safer for everyone if, after she leaves the Beastlands here, we find a new home, safe from the guild, safe from everyone.
I suppose I should introduce you to the others. That there is the one that brought you back, is Aihane.
Aihane does a little bow to her.
I think she's one of the lead pair of this group, this foundation.
I do my best to keep ethics in line.
The others they're my humans. They mostly learned well.
I think Kalash will make a face when you say your.
I'll hold him. Shut up. I'll shut it.
He didn't say anything. He just made a face.
One of them is still learning.
When Yerwood looks at her mother, Kalash just does a mimicking thing.
It's similar to the lesser creatures we had bound to the nest. They helped me in my issues with finding things. Or getting around the human cities.
I think your mother looks at you and says, just be careful, Nierba. The lesser creatures are okay to control, but living beings like these, they have sentience. It's a little bit harder to control them like I would the moss shrine and such. Sometimes you gather more bees with honey than salt.
I've been trying to put that into practice, yes. I don't control them directly, but they listen anyway.
She nods.
Mostly.
Besides, with the exceptions of the last hunters we've met, not all of the two-legged folk are bad. Heck, when we were younger, me and your father lived in a small town with them. They didn't know we were there, of course.
Of course.
They saw us as just an elderly couple, but it was nice for a short time. They were pleasant to be around.
I can only affect one person at a time like that. I'm working on it.
Don't worry, you are still young. And
Speaking of young, there's one more. I admit I went slightly mad, but there was a nest stealer, a nest robber that had an egg and, well,
one of
I
those.
took the egg and raised it, hatched it. It's a strange lesser being, a wyvern of some sort. I've named it Cosnix.
That is lovely. I'll be happy to meet them one day, or whether it be in good graces or bad. We will see when that time comes. Though now this whole experience may have exhausted me.
Oh, I brought food.
He perks up a little bit at that. It seems I haven't eaten in months. I could eat a little something.
I brought Kelby. I wasn't sure who would be revived, so I brought Kelby and Aptonoth. Both of your favorites.
She nods, and then when you offer it, she starts digging into the one that is her favorite. So what do you guys do while she does that? What do you guys think?
Argus is probably just kind of keeping to himself in the corner. Or, well, not corner, considering this is like an open area, but like just kind of not really getting involved. But he is at least kind of like at least a bit relieved that Niorva's mother is a bit more kind of adjusted to being around people, like kind of like a bit more experienced in that.
Then, oh no, two-legged attack.
Yeah, like
Well,
Argus wasn't really sure what to expect going into this, but like he's kind of relieved that she's of more of a kind of tempered, sort of intellectual sort of composure.
yeah. Well, of course, the way I looked at it is you can't have massively intelligent elder dragons like this with the capability of messing with people's minds and not have them interact with humans from time to time. Like, that just doesn't feel right to me. I was thinking about it during work today. But,
How big is an adult Virageist? Like, are they
Large.
like
yeah,
like-
large. They're not
like
super
large.
big.
as in the actual size large?
Yeah,
like
large.
the-
as in
So
regular.
they're notably smaller than other Elder Dragons, like say that Teostra we fought.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because Teostra is huge, so it's about a one size smaller, yeah.
It's hard to be arboreal when you're big.
Yeah, something between like Kieran and like Kushala Deora sort of.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, that actually.
Small cushy.
Same general body shape as Kushala, too, so.
Hey, maybe you're related.
Probably shares a lot of similarities with what's the one frontier
Chameleos?
dragon? Is it Ruka Deora or
Ruka
Yeah, Rookie
Yeah.
Diora.
there's two magnetism dragons, but
Yeah.
they're I think smaller than Kushala as well.
Scale is hard in a video game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when Monster could just be like, and fuck it, you have the largest one ever recorded at like 3 times its size. Good luck. Yeah, no, so she digs in. What about you, Elliot? What do you think?
I mean, at least like honestly, one better than expected, and one at least she has some dignity, and is better than Yerva.
Hey, Neova's
Nerva's
still
young.
young. Yeah.
Still though,
And I figured you'd especially be excited about this, Elliot, because it's a very little known Elder Dragon.
I mean, true, that is also really cool. But I just can't do it out of character right now. Like I think Elliot would be very hyped. Maybe in a book doing like a sketch or something about the scene.
A very touching sketch of them like reuniting and the twisting of the necks together.
This one's. What chick would be to draw? I don't know. Like a sleight of hand?
It'd be
Performance.
sleight of hand if you don't have calligraphy tools.
Sleight of
Oh,
hand, like
I have cartographer's tools. That's.
I believe it's
No.
calligraphy specifically.
I'll just. Oh! Yeah, it's good. Yeah. At least document this for Helix Commission's sake.
Yeah. It's a very accurate and lovely photo of a 21. That makes sense to me. Just taking the little notes that you can. What about you, Joan? What do you think of this situation? Luca?
God damn it, I was muted.
Oh, Luca, can you just
Yeah,
do me a
I've
favor?
been for a long time.
Always assume you're muted. The amount of times
That's gonna
I've
work, to
heard
be
this
honest.
exact line, God damn it, I was muted. The amount of times I've heard that line.
But no, about all this, I'm just happy for Niorva, and I think we can make it work somehow. With her mom.
Man, so much
Make what work?
Yeah, I was about to say, so much positivity. Where the hell is Michael when you need him? If it's one person I could trust to bring the negativity, it would have been him.
Oh yeah.
It's like a risky game there.
I'm not. I
Michael
lose
would be.
nothing in this.
As she's eating, Nerva will take a little of the Aptonoth and tell her mother about what she's been doing. Ventures she's been on. The ocean. And the 3 elders she's met.
She's listening while eating and relaxing on the ground as much as possible.
I don't know if there's anything that could have been done about the fire out there. It seemed quite insane.
That it, from your story, it definitely did. Though, sometimes fighting other elders is just part of what we do. Either through territory or just, well, sometimes you just can't get along with them. Much as we'd wish otherwise.
Still, that's why we have rules. Not that I always follow them. That one over there almost jumped into a fight with the fog one, the fog elder. And points at Joanne. It took some quick negotiating.
Oh yeah, I forget we fought one of them.
We didn't fight it, but
No, we encountered one.
Yeah, it was a tolled road.
Yeah.
It was worth giving up some items for not fighting and for passage.
Yes, I can believe that. But one thing I was curious about is what do you plan to do next, my little one? You said you guys could potentially look for your siblings, but do you have any clues?
You both look at Elliot.
He is too busy drawing.
That one received an invitation from, what was it, Lolth something? Some kind of, from I gather, an evil goddess. But they invited us to their city up in the deserts. As a side note, I much prefer deserts to the cold. Sand is annoying, but the cold hurts.
You said you visited the ocean. How was that? I haven't been to the ocean in many a year.
You have flashbacks to the infinite abyss of the ocean.
The big shadow that was underneath.
It was big. So deep that you can't see the bottom. And it must have been an elder, but it was indescribably large. She'll just try to send in a feeling and an image of it going underneath the boat.
Text message notification sound.
You have no idea. If I play a Warforged Gauge, I'm setting up a second Discord just to make sound bites of different sounds, like the AOL sound and stuff, just to play during D&D.
Dial up.
Yeah. The restart sound when somebody revives me, the whole 9 yards. Yes, I could see that would indeed be a treacherous entity to find, though. It seemed like you were in capable hands on that, and didn't even consider eating you. So it was too big to think of you as a meal. But this invitation from the Silken Maw, it definitely seems interesting. Hopefully it can lead you to more of your siblings and such.
I hope so. I hope they aren't shattered like the first egg I found.
All you found was shells. So, there's always hope, little one. Even when it seems like all is lost.
I suppose it could have hatched. I don't know if that's better or worse.
That, I feel, only time will tell. Now, as much as I would love to catch up with you more, I do think I need to get some rest. Like I said, I don't think we were meant to come back from the great beyond, and it's taken its toll on me to do so. And if I'm to leave this place, I'll need to have my strength back. Though, it seems like you could always visit me whenever you need. I don't foresee the way you guys got here being closed anytime soon.
No. Oh, did we hand back those teleportation crystals, or do we get a new pair, or no? Because we used them, right?
They basically go inert, and they get handed back to, be filled and whatnot, basically.
Honey, could we get one of those teleport crystals, just in case for her?
They only lead to the teleport pad, teleport room back at the Helix Commission.
Better there than if she's being attacked by something she can't fend off right now.
all that would not offer shelter to one such as her without offering protection as well.
Even so,
She is one of the 5 after all.
but when she leaves here,
That we will cross that bridge when we come to it. I will look into different places to move you all and protections I can potentially put onto the land as well. I have a few ideas that could work, though. They will take some time to set up properly. But I feel we should be heading out. It's been long enough that I may have other duties at the Helix now. You are welcome to stay, and you can traverse the pond that we entered, but I feel I must go.
I suppose I must prepare for our journey. Though, I don't know if you can reach me from across realms here, but just through that water there. If you go through it and stick your head out, you probably can reach me if I'm still in the commission.
He nods. And I will keep that in mind, my little one. Stay safe on your journeys.
So cute.
As she kind of like touches her snout to yours.
Even nuzzles back. Then, regretfully, hesitantly leaves. Several looks back.
I'll give her a thumbs up as I leave.
I think everyone but Niobe hears this next bit from the mother, to which she tells you all, protect my little one, or as what she does to those hunters will pale in comparison.
What she did to those hunters?
Like what? Because she said she got 2 of them.
Oh, I thought you were gonna. Oh wait,
No.
no, she didn't see what Nerva did to.
No.
Oh, that would have been
But-
so nice to know.
There's a lot of stuff she doesn't know, but she is giving you guys very clear instructions.
The shovel speech.
Mm-hmm.
Gulp, nod.
Yeah.
And when she says that, the warmth of how she talked, because she is a warm person, seems to have an edge of cold to it.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Because as much as she's happy to have one be alive with one of her younglings, she is still a mother missing several children.
Yep. No, there's worse than a mother's scorn.
So,
Argus just gives a firm nod back. And has Aihane already left, or is she just kind of
she
making
is-
preparations to get all her stuff? Or
yeah, she's collecting the ritual ingredients, packing everything up, and making preparations to head back.
Argus, I guess, will probably as he passes by Aihane, he'll just say, well, I think really got proper thanked for this, but
You're cutting out
appreciate-
with the August
Oh,
voice.
sorry. Argus will say, I don't know if you got properly thanked for what you did for this, but I appreciate all the work, effort you did to make this happen. Oh.
I owe her the debt. She lost her family to hunters, and why I am not a hunter anymore. I did work for the guild at one point, and I know what it's like to lose your family. So if I can help her a little bit, then I will. But I do agree with the mother. Coming back isn't always the thing to be expected. And I hope they take this blessing as it is and not as a standard of sorts. But anyways, we must be on our way. Thank you for the appreciation.
Thank you. Truly.
Nerva's already through the pond.
There's an Easter egg I want to do before everybody goes through. As you're about to go through, Joan, you see a big, large, wolf-like animal start bounding up towards you. And by large, let's see, I don't think I have it. Yeah, I don't have it. But, Melwin's guy, how big is his...
Thunder puppy?
Yes, 100%.
Thunder puppy?
It's huge, Joan, and it
Jesus.
bounds up, and I could get the icon pretty quickly as I'm talking through this, but it bounds up. Like, I haven't seen new people here in a while. Do you like to pet people too?
I like to pet people?
Good. You see, there's a spot right behind my ear that I really like. Can you get up there?
Sure. And I'll start petting him. This gigantic creature.
Oh yeah, I'm about to get a picture for you, but he like is tapping his legs and whatnot too. It's like, that's good. You wouldn't happen to be staying here, would you? Somebody else promised they'd come back when they die, but they're living way too long.
No, yeah, we are gonna be here for a while. We've been here for a while. I haven't seen you around.
I've been here hunting the Kelbies that live here, or I guess live is subjective. See, they're over there, and you just see a bunch of like green and teal deer jumping through the woods. And it's like,
What?
since you're not, it doesn't look like you're past your life. Could make you stay here though.
How?
He just stands up and you see his full height. A good comparison is in Discord. There's a GIF in Discord of what he is and how big he is compared to a normal hunter.
Oh.
Oh, it's an ogre.
Yeah. But
Okay,
TV
yeah, I
reference.
get it.
I know that friend of yours. He comes here and visits me, so I'm not too lonely. So I'll let you go this time. And he
Thank you.
runs off after some Kelby that are jumping through some woods. You just feel the earth like shudder as he boom, boom, boom runs off.
Guys, I think I made a new friend. Guys.
Okay. Yeah.
Everybody else is gone.
Oh my
Yeah,
word.
just
They
alone.
use that as an
wyvern.
example to get into like okay, so we sacrificed Joan to get away. That's fine. So for reference, when Ihane and them first came to the Beastlands, they met a Zenogre that liked to be pet, and one of them,
Oh, okay.
one of her party members, like promised to come back when he died to pet it forever.
Oh, that's so sad. Oh no. Now Joan can't die.
Why not? You could be here too.
We all float here.
This is an afterlife, Luca.
The
Mhm.
Beastlands is an afterlife. Typically for the monster, there's a good chance Minerva's father is somewhere in this Beastlands. That's something I thought about too.
Oh shit. We can just
Oh,
go
boy.
find him.
You
The
wouldn't be
spirit.
living, but yeah.
Also, it's a whole world, a
Yeah.
plane.
Plain world, it's all the same thing, and you get down to it. Magic
It's like
bullshit.
going to saying you're going to go find him when you're in, Brazil and he's in India.
I mean, it is possible.
And who knows how many Virogeists are here as well.
Yeah.
Like, looking for a Virogeist, you could end up finding a completely different one than the one you're looking for.
Nope. Name or describe a beast doesn't work. Or
Going,
dragons.
eh. Going back through the pond this time is a slightly different experience because you're going down from the light into it. There's a little light in Aihane's not room because she lives somewhere else, but in the room with the pond, but not nearly the light that was on the Beastlands. And you guys come through and get out, and as you guys pull yourselves out of the pond, you guys are completely dry once again.
Oh.
Nerva, as you come out, Nerva was kind of facing away and prancing to herself a bit. As soon as you come out, she stops. Actually, she wasn't doing anything.
You alright?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I don't think I could be better right now. Besides having my other parent.
I mean, we'll get there.
I can introduce you to
Yes.
Cosmix.
Yeah, I was gonna...
Yeah, let's go.
You're
She wants to rest right now, so later. I'll have time.
We can try and get the kitchen to do something cool for her as well.
Hmm.
I can help you go talk to them. Maybe talk them into opening some new boxes of food. Maybe there's something hidden there.
Like a Melings. You're right.
Oh no.
Yeah. Sure. Why not, right?
You know they're just gonna hide from you.
It just makes it more fun. Right, we should go. She scampers off.
Let's go. No, I'll go with her.
Ayana just rubs her head a little bit. It's like, well, I have to teach her she can't eat sentient things here at the commission.
Flashback to the drow and
That
Yeah.
technically outside the commission.
Oh wait.
Very technically.
Yeah,
gotta
it was
bring them
it
in
was-
from outside.
you
And I
can't
mean,
eat
they
them, yeah.
attacked us first, too. That's like,
Exactly.
it's fair game.
That's more self-defense than anything. You could eat in self-defense.
Hey, I mean, like, it's not like something else wasn't gonna eat those corpses anyways.
I mean, there was hook cars there before you got attacked, so everybody likes a good hook call. I'm gonna have to use more underdog creatures at some point.
So I know Joanne followed Nerva. Did anybody else?
Mm-mm. I'm not.
Well,
I mean,
what is there like? So we finished the last sort of thing. I don't know if we. I assume we haven't been spoken to about any sort of subsequent
No.
dealings or anything.
The most that you guys have seen is that you guys got invited to the Drought City, or at least Elliot did. There's no. There might be some regular quests to be done with, but you don't know specifically anything about where more of the hunters are, or where more of Nerva's siblings are.
yeah. The only lead to where your character's brother is, Argus, is the Drow.
Yeah, because
We're also somewhat tapped in items.
He went to the Underdog. So.
Oh, yeah.
Because I
Yeah,
believe
and
I
I
have
guess-
it in the handout, Bandit Journal. Yeah, the last one
Yeah.
talked about begun preparation for departure, safer site from a get, and the guild notices anything.
I guess the drow would potentially, since Lolth got, well,
We don't-
presumably Lolth was god napped by Orcus or whatever
Mm-hmm.
demon, greater demon, whatever that was. So drow could possibly give us a lead towards that, and that the one demon scientist guy we fought,
Yes.
he was seemingly connected to the whole undead thing at that town. And if that's connected to to Orcus, then that would potentially lead us to Argus's brother.
Yeah.
There's at least like a chain of sort of connections
Threads.
there.
Pape Sylvia threadboard.
Argus arguably wants to do anything but go anywhere near Lolth's business.
Mm,
I know.
He knows better than to.
You guys are awful people. Loth has done nothing wrong with you guys. So she tortured
Yeah,
a Teostra. Who hasn't? All of us have played Monster Hunter World. We've all beat up Teostra. It's like,
mhm.
I'm pretty sure whatever Mid does to that gets considered torture.
Cluster bombs.
Yeah, that's a war crime. I know, because I've been cluster bombed away from a Teostra. I can see. Luke is lucky. He hasn't been with other people besides me, so it's been like longsword and greatsword playing with him. He
Yeah.
hasn't known pain like the kind that cluster bombs will lead to.
Jesus.
Honestly, though, I'm not sure if Argus is gonna follow Niorva. He probably has his own things he needs to do. I'd imagine the moment he has any sort of time, he wants to sit down and basically scour all the papers and
Yeah.
everything he took from that lab to basically see if he can find any amount of like, even if it's not a lead, just some amount of like insight he can glean from it to
Yeah.
figure out like what his brother was thinking and how he could kind of put himself in that sort of mind space to kind of see if he can at least guess where he'd be going or what his sort of
So
what the hell he's thinking.
let's split up with people. Since 2 people have gone, let's go with Joan and Yova and see what they're up to first. Then we'll go down for the other 2 people. So, Joan and Yova, what are you 2 up to?
Nerva, if we've reached the cafeteria, Nerva's arguing with the chef.
And I think we'll cut into this like, I told you we don't serve the felines. They are sentient
what if I-
beings.
What if I bring one here? From outside?
It would be inhumane to make them cook each other up.
Well, it doesn't have to be cooked.
But then why would you bring it to the kitchen?
Spices.
What
He has a
we-
point, though.
What we might need to do more than you cook your food for you is maybe teach you how to cook.
How's that gonna work?
It's better than her
I'm
trying
not
to
against
eat.
it yet.
Yeah, better than
I've
her
made-
trying to eat people in a chaos.
I've made sausages before.
Yeah,
The others seem to like them.
No, they were pretty good. Yeah, not gonna lie,
It's
better than I
because-
thought they would.
I took some smaller animals like the birds and the squirrels, and I turned them inside out. Sausages.
I'm watching for his reaction.
He thinks on it. He's like, Hmm. And I'm assuming you didn't remove the bones.
That's the best part. Crunchy.
I somewhat disagree, but I don't mind a little crunch in my food.
Okay.
You have to be careful though. Some of us who aren't as hardy as your kind can't eat their intestines and such. Could be bad for us.
That's true.
I know you're able to eat them, but you might want to. Some of those intestines and stuff might be better off with yours to give you extra flavor, since it would just be wasted on them if they had to pull them out.
I wouldn't say wasted.
It is more food for me.
And
See?
they'll see the care you put into your food. And they'll appreciate you for it. Maybe give you more gifts.
See, I knew there was other reasons I
Give her a
liked it.
really good gift. Come on.
Right here, I'll cut you in a deal. You come around here when you have nothing to do, and I'll try to help you learn to cook for more two-legged people.
It's gonna be so interesting. I really want to see that.
I suppose I could.
You don't have to. I'm making the offer to you.
But don't you have anything that like might taste like the felines? Like, I don't know, some other sort of meat, something different, something new, something exciting, new spices maybe.
I mean, I can try. I've
Hell
never
yeah,
had
that's the
feline
spirit.
myself to know what it tastes like, and I don't intend to start, but
Fair.
Are there tabaxi in the room?
maybe not tabaxi.
Wait.
Giver's just looking at the crowd of other people in the room.
No, there are some felines though, who
Never come
keep
down.
an appreciable distance from you.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder why. But other than them, there isn't too many in the room.
I don't know what would taste like feline, really. Besides them.
But how about this? I'll give you a nice cut of afternoth with my best seasoning on it. And then I'll look into other more unique flavors for you.
Perfect.
Sounds like a plan.
And she's like, alright. So he pulls out a slab, like a butcher's like paper slab of meat.
Honestly, I just imagine all the feline chefs like working in the background. They just like collectively wipe their foreheads, just kind of wipe the sweat off their brows. The beast has been sated for now.
Exactly. It was when Nioba and Jonah out of earshot, the cook will just turn to everybody and is like, now look, I hope you all appreciate me what I'm putting on the line to keep all you guys safe. So I'm gonna need your best efforts in here. And they all like jump through and salute and then get back to cooking. Alright. And as you guys are enjoying a nice meal, bringing some to Cosmix, I'm sure, but we'll cut over to Elliot. Elliot, what are you doing?
I was gonna say, like, Argus, would you like any assistance in that research endeavor?
This Argus will just, Argus probably just mentioned something offhand. Elliot kind of like that he was gonna do that, but he'll just say, I guess, well, it's not like I'm exactly the most academically inclined myself. So,
And 2 pairs of ice would be better than 1. And I have to fill you in something.
Argus will kind of lift an eyebrow.
My botany has become fruitful. I've gotten all the mite seeds.
Managed to make those things grow down here then, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Those, well, I've heard of the guild trying to do it a couple times, but mite seeds they're quite stubborn. They don't really take to most places. You only get a few even when you got the right conditions.
I mean, to say the least, I think that last hunt actually helped me out pretty well to improve my gathering techniques. I might be able to even make some demon drugs.
That could certainly
That's a
help.
phase.
Hey,
I guess.
this is
I
Monster
know.
Hunter advice of the week. Always take your drugs before the hunt.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah,
always be
alright.
prepared.
I know Joan would certainly appreciate the extra bit of oomph.
Just gives you a look. She might have to earn it.
Oh.
No, I'm joking.
Hey, she's up for the challenge. You just gotta give her the shot.
Yeah, no, just let's not
Maybe
try
even
to
a fight got it.
let's just try to not bulk her all the way up, or she might explode.
Argus will chuckle a bit at that.
Hey, something to lighten the mood.
Part of me is, well, guess, there's not much else in terms of leads, well, at least
Yeah.
from what I could tell, other than walking right into the Drow City, eh?
Yeah, I hate it as much as you, Argus, but I was gonna say, what other options do we have? But it's also an option to go there, even if we might be walking into a trap.
I mean, as much as I don't trust any invitation from Lolth, it is, however faint, at least the only real connection I can find between where I am now and wherever the hell my brother is.
Yeah, and it's also Yerva's gonna be nagging us for it.
Who do you think the next person I was gonna give a dream to if it didn't work on Elliot was?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh.
I don't know if looking through all the research papers and everything I managed to grab is going to give any leads, but I just hope it can at least give me an idea of what sort of situation I'm looking at.
Yeah, and how cooked up is he with that tiefling fella from hybrid of Radau?
Well, at the very least we know they met. I'm not sure how much they worked together, but it seems at least that they had contact.
Mm-hmm.
If only I knew back then.
I don't think we would have had any possibility of knowing unless we, well, went to the city first, then there, but I don't think that was possible due to the time constraints.
Yeah, I guess Argus will just kind of... Argus will probably just bring Elliot to his room. Argus probably has like a desk and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I imagine it's
It's-
a desk that gets used, but only like rare. Like it's not a well used like Elliot's desk. So
Well, Argus does have like a few things, like maybe a book or two, and
yeah,
like nothing. Like it's not like he's like writing research papers or anything, but he does usually write a lot of like the sort of reports to the Helix from the hunts. So he does get a decent amount of use of it. It's not something he's hunched over for days at a time.
yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Guess Argus will kind of pull out the bag or whatever he stuffed all the notes into. He kind of hesitates for a second, just kind of like he doesn't know what he's gonna find in there. He's kind of afraid of exactly what is gonna be written down in there, but he kind of musters the will to open it up and just kind of get everything at least on the desk.
This is where I just
Yeah,
have it
yeah,
on
yeah.
self-destruct. No.
Let's see what we got here. Whatever cryptic buffoonery your brother's got me some live into.
Argus will probably just pull out, say, like a small journal and just kind of prepare to kind of write what he could sort of glean from this, but yeah, he'll kind of just start taking a look at this stuff. Is
Okay.
it like
Go ahead.
see.
Let's give an intelligence check.
okay?
Oh, you had to say that, didn't you?
Would
Yeah,
that be
I'd
one
s-
from both of us, or
Yeah, individual ones. Or technically, I will allow Coolfire to help because he's so smart.
Yeah, I'll get.
is it a flat intelligence check or
Yes.
particular? Okay,
Mm.
I only have a +1 intelligence.
Advantage first. I'll roll.
I mean, it's effectively a roll is probably a smarter bet.
Yeah, I'll just.
Hey, not bad though.
It's not bad.
But it's hard because these are clearly as you go as you get further and further through these, you see clearly these are from different points in his descending madness of sorts. You see notes about the area where Nerva's parents were found. Maybe different annotations like of the different uses you could potentially use the parts from Reveal Guys, but also like at the beginning, it's very clear that your brother did not want to harm them. That he considered them sentient creatures like any other, and that they should be respected as such. But as time went on, you could tell that your niece's illness weighed heavy on him, and he knew time was running out. So, if he had to harm such majestic beasts to save his daughter, well, that was a small price to pay. There is talks of a safe house somewhere in the Underdark, but not any plan of where to go for it. So it unfortunately isn't much to go on.
Okay. And is it like is any of like the sort of research or kind of whatever, like those sort of notes, like are they all related to specifically to Vera Geist, or is there any sort of like other sort of methods he pondered or anything else he sort of mentioned?
with an 18, I think you see different psionic creatures from the Underdark, Elliot. Not ones that you've studied often, but I think there's obviously mention of fiends because he knew who he was dealing with.
Yep.
But there's also in the Underdark specifically the Illithids, and potentially something along with them could help with her obviously mental disease.
Ellis.
So a running theme seems to be creatures with psionic abilities.
That seems to be the correlation with what he was researching for the cure.
Okay. And, so that kind of, makes sense why he would have been in the Underdark as well then, or at least talked about a safe house, potentially.
Yeah. Like, out of characters, like, if you're dealing with a Lithids, oh boy.
Yeah.
Everything I
Yeah,
tease
nothing
now,
good can come out of that.
I have had planned for probably a year at this point.
Oh wow.
I haven't had details, but I have one big set piece that I have had in mind since basically Nierva gave me the tragic backstory.
And
Oh shit.
Listen, all I see now is, okay, we have to fight your brother who has grafted psionic parts into himself.
oh no.
Maybe.
Oh no, that would. Also, was there any mention of like what he was looking for in the psionics? Like the Virgeists were sort of the current sort of thing he's running with. But...
mostly he's looking to learn from the psionics, maybe because psionics messes with the brain so much. It looks like he was looking into it to potentially kind of edit the disease out of the mind if possible. And failing that, maybe get something that could augment the strength of the mind to overcome the illness.
And you said the illness was like of the mind, like less of a actual, like, is it less? Well, does it seem like the illness is like less mundane?
But it definitely is more magical in nature because, in D&D that's gonna happen. It's probably not quite to like a curse, but it's definitely magical in nature.
Okay.
Maybe like think of like where you can get like radiation, like related cancer for living too close to a nuclear reactor, that kind of thing. It's probably some kind of residue illness that hit and then probably hijack the hereditariness of the body.
Okay.
At least from what you talked with your niece a little bit, and from the notes, that's what you've gathered.
Okay. And is there anything mentioned of the, what? Did we ever get a name for that scientist tiefling?
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
Hold on, it's in the one notes, the Ben journal. What was
I feel like I asked this at least like once a session.
Zincora.
Is there any mention of Zincora, or at least like what can be assumed to have been Zincora? Like any sort of like.
I think outside his journal, he refers to him as his benefactor.
Okay.
But the way he talks about him, it's very clear that they are the same person.
Okay. Does it, from what Argus can kind of glean from this, does it seem like the benefactor is sort of like kind of fed him sort of like some of the stuff he was kind of going after, or like kind of strung him along in a way?
Go ahead, roll me an insight check by reading this.
Okay.
Insight.
Yeah,
Nope.
let me.
I even have to check.
My insight is 18.
Okay. Reading this, it's hard to say for sure. He was on this line of thinking with psionics and stuff before the real guys was taught to him. It looks like he didn't believe the real guys were a real creature before Zincor like talked to him about it.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like Zincor led him to the Underdark, though he might not have progressed in his lab studies nearly as much without Zincor. So
Okay.
it may be along the lines that he might never have seen the Virgeist or went that way, and he might never have left his lab without a little push, but not all of the push came from
Yeah.
external forces.
Same source.
But it definitely seems that like the sort of how like this situation came to be, at least like that he was sort of kind of fed some of the
Some
answers
of the
rather than
information, yes.
discovering like, so there is like at least a bit of a level of like kind of giving him what he wanted to hear or what he wanted to know, like.
Oh, there's always going to be a bit of that when you're working with people. Like, it's not
Yeah.
solely that, but it is some of that. But then again, you did see him researching some of the parts and stuff from Niova's parents. That's where the scale came from. And it looks in, like, the notes that he saw some positive results. Like, not what he was looking for, but at least something on the right way. So it looks like even if he was fed this information, it still might be good information, at least in part.
Yeah. Though whether or not that's the only sort of way to a solution is kind of up in the air, though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because at least from what Argus has been able to kind of glean, like Argus kind of gets a feeling that his brother more so is kind of stuck on this one solution rather than having sort of like exhausted all his options, or at least
Oh yeah.
there probably could have been far less violent methods to kind of go about this. Oh, Argus at least can kind of see how the sort of desperate sort of time, like the like idea of running out of time kind of made him a lot more desperate about going into the theories he was trying to sort of get something out of. Yeah, Argus kind of, as he's just going through his notes, he just kind of, he's kind of like just very intently reading through them, but he just kind of has this look of just almost disappointment on his face. But it's not really saying much other than just kind of looking through the notes, maybe pointing out something every now and then to Elliot and kind of writing stuff down, just trying to get a sort of idea of who he's working with compared to the person he used to know. Probably say a lot less than I was hoping to get from this, but it does at least give me a bit of insight. And if it's, well, I think I would have been better off without this insight, but it's something to know.
I mean, better to know what he's going to better prepare for it.
Prepare for it, yes, but it's difficult to look at someone you thought you knew through this sort of light.
Yeah, I wouldn't know any siblings.
And with that, with you two studying, I think we'll go back to the other two who are probably just finishing up their meals and bringing some to Cosmix. How do you guys spend the rest of your evening after that ordeal with Nerva's mother?
After finishing our meal, River starts yawning occasionally.
You getting tired?
I did not sleep last night. I was
You
too worried.
should get some sleep. That's fair. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I would have I would have slept either. I mean, we don't have anything else to do today, and your mom's already resting, so maybe we should go grab some sleep.
I think it might be for the best. However, I don't think I'll be sleeping in my room.
That's fair.
We'll grab
I
caustics.
don't even think you should. Yeah. Do you want me to do something meanwhile?
I don't know what you really could be doing besides whatever you want. Though, I would ask that you don't follow.
Probably gonna drink till I can see straight, and then try and train for a bit. You know, give other people some chance at least.
I feel like that should be reversed, but whatever, I don't know. Humans are weird.
That's fine. Probably.
You should check on the others too. Maybe they have a game plan.
Yeah, if we have anything, probably it's gonna be tomorrow.
Yeah. We've used a fair bit of our items and scrolls in the city.
We're definitely gonna need to buy some new stuff for sure. I mean, at least I don't think we want to be hiding you anymore. You don't need to. At least for the foreseeable future.
I can be more helpful to the conversations than in the group. Once we're in the city, that I don't have to hide in.
Yeah.
I still feel like I should have caused a ruckus.
I don't think it should have. I think this went perfectly as it did. Why
Okay,
risk it when you're so close? We'll definitely get more chances to cause a ruckus, and maybe some of them will actually be like in the plan.
I can only hope. I've seen
It's gonna be fine.
my parents. They would startle a herd of usually prey animals or something. Startling one or two would cause the rest to flee in random directions. I want to see if humans do the same.
Probably they're gonna run towards you, but that's a test we can do.
How would that let them see me? I don't have to be next to them to talk to them.
That's horrifying and true.
River just grins with teeth.
You know what fantasy creature I think of when I think of Nova? I think of the Indoraptor.
Hmm.
Because the Indoraptor from Jurassic World 2 just reminds me a lot of how Nova acts. When Neova's not being cat-like and cute, she has two personalities: cat-like and
Terrifying?
cute, and sociopathic murderer.
So a cat.
Yeah, that's just a cat.
Yeah.
Why I prefer having dogs.
She's cute and cruel.
Yeah, my dogs are never cool. They are just themselves. Goofy. But anyways, you guys can all get sleep and get a nice long rest.
Nerva will take Cosnix out of the room and walk back to the portal with Cosnix.
Getting Cosmic through the portal takes some prompting and whatnot, but you'll manage to do it.
She'll just poke the top of her head out of the water just to look around and see if her mother is resting or awake or just dozing.
Probably resting.
Nerva will, not really stealthily, but quietly, walk over and nest next to her mother. Cosnix under her wing. She'll introduce them in the morning.
And as such, everybody sleeps through the night just fine. I'm gonna hit it for Kalas. I don't think he needed a long rest, but I'm gonna hit the long rest button on him. Just in case. You never know. He used a little bit of stuff, so you know. All the better. So, with this, I feel like you guys don't have a direct path of what to go to next. So I feel like this would be a perfect time to give you guys a little cooldown if I wasn't scared of what Elliot could grow in that time.
Wow.
That sounds like a cooldown is just a quest.
To be fair, if we're doing a quest as well, that gives time to kind of let Yorva's mother recover a bit as well.
Yeah, no matter what, the recovery time is going to be there. So let me take a look at...
Yeah, plants.
Who knows, maybe Nyratha wants to come along.
That is not happening, Mid.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I cannot allow a CR-15 to travel.
I'm sure she'd go off and do her own thing.
Listen, she can sit in the bleachers and cheer the Yorva on. Psionically, of course.
Nyratha can hide herself. Nyratha can hide herself a lot better than Yorva can. She doesn't have to look like a dragon.
Yeah, no, she told you guys. She and Yorva's father stayed in a village without them even knowing they were dragons.
Yeah. And I don't know if it was like shape change or just straight up illusions.
It's mental affectations.
Yeah, I mean,
actually editing the minds.
Perception is all in the mind, anyways. So I mean, either way, changing how something
doors
feels.
are not in the mind.
Yorva can already.
The dragon doing that.
Yorva can already do it, but just to one person at a time.
Yeah.
Fair.
How do you know that doors aren't in the mind? Everything you touch it, that's your sense of touch. That's in your mind. Everything is connected to the mind.
I don't like how you say that.
Reality is just your perception of your surroundings. You can't be sure that anything actually exists.
So
well, you can be sure that you exist.
Well, you exist, but nothing else.
Yeah.
I feel like even though I'm scared of what Ko-Fi could grow, I should give you guys some like a couple of days downtime, because I don't want you guys picking a quest to go on without Michael here to give votes and whatnot. So some downtime. We'll say it takes it would take a couple weeks for your mother to recover fully, Nerva. Because you know, dying is a traumatic experience. So
injury of the soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, injury of the soul.
But so you guys can pick some downtimes you want to do some solo hunts or whatnot. If other people have stuff on their goals they would like to work on during this time, it would be a good time to do
How
so.
many days?
I'm going to give you a week because that's standard downtime.
Okay.
You can't train a skill, right, with downtime?
It depends on what you want to try to do. You can technically, if you find somebody to teach you the skill, you can start to learn it. So it just depends on.
It'd be athletics for Nirva. Gotta train that grappling.
Rules, crap.
I think you can learn languages, but in tools, but I don't think you can learn skills.
Technically, it's normally only that. So I have to.
Where's the crafting rules again?
I have to look up the rules on it, Nova, but I'm trying to find learning languages and stuff, learning new stuff like that rules, and then I can tweak that for skills. Especially since you'll probably learn it from Joan.
What I'm trying to train and learn, I think it's something that's only gonna happen on a level up or mode class, which is the fighting style.
Learning a fighting style, or
basically a feat.
Learning a fighting style, yeah.
Yeah,
you can retrain your fighting style.
Yeah, fighting styles are a feat.
Yeah, they're technically.
Barbarians don't have the fighting style I wanted.
Right, but there's also an old feat that lets you have a fighting style.
Yeah.
Both old and new. Technically, all fighting styles in 2024 are feats themselves.
Yeah, the rules are not very clear for me on them. I didn't quite get it.
They just skipped middleman.
Yeah, so basically they just turned all the fighting styles into feats, and then when you would get a fighting style, it says you get a fighting style feat. That way they future-proof it too, because if they add more, they could just call it that.
They could just add in this feat.
Yep.
Yeah, but the problem is if I get a feat, can I just, even if it's not a fighting style level, can I just get it?
You would have to train for it, potentially.
I mean, if you take it as a general feat, you probably could.
Yeah, it's general feat, I mean.
Yeah, you could take it for a regular, like, if you have a ASI level, like, you could take a fighting style feat, no problem. As of off level, that relies more on me. Does anybody have, while I'm looking stuff up, does anybody have ideas of what they want to do for downtime?
A solo hunt can be CR3 to CR5 with difficulty scaling.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the options for solo hunts at the moment, seeing if there's anything they even that I'd be thinking about.
I was gonna say, Mike, what's the crafting rules again? Because
on what?
I mean, I was just gonna craft some stuff.
Oh, wherever Aaron's normal rules are, I know.
Yeah, it's just like how long does it take us?
I think all of his stuff is technically instantaneous. I think he's said that. Is it up here? Do I? This. Oh yeah. And remember, I have the crafting built into your sheet, so you can go up to the 3 dots and click crafting. As long as you have the items, the DCs are there, so you can take a look at that. So, training downtime action mid is typically, you receive training in language or skill that typically lasts 10 weeks, but can be reduced by a number of weeks equal to your intelligence modifier, and it's 25 a week. I'm okay with you learning athletics, but I'm probably gonna... Let me check out Neova's gold to make sure I'm not jacking everything. Yeah, Neova
She
doesn't have
is
any
broke.
gold. So, you could do it, but it would probably... To do it costs a bit more gold, because it's a bit more intensive of training to learn a skill versus it. So it'd probably be 50 gold a week instead of 25.
Right. It'd be 9 weeks then.
Because you have +1 modifier?
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm.
Now, you could, if you got Joan to help you and give up some of her time on the weeks, reduce it back down to 25.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
It would still take the same amount of time, it'd just be cheaper. Because it's taking 2 of your guys' times instead of 1.
Mm-hmm.
We only have 1 week downtime. I don't
Right
know
now.
Yeah,
The
10 weeks is a long time.
It is. The thing with having Joan teach you is you don't have to have necessarily downtime. You can work on it during long rests. So you can go by a day, and every 7 will cost 25 instead of that kind of thing. So that's a bit more like as you go kind of thing.
Okay. So I have to keep track of how many long rests we take.
Basically, like in your bios or something, put how many days of training you've done. And
Where's the crafting stuff?
on your character sheet, the 3 dots in the top right, and then it's crafting near the bottom.
Crafting. Okay.
Yeah, I went through and
Good.
made sure all of those were set up for you.
Thank you.
At least most of them, the useful ones that I figured you guys would do.
It's all. Oh, here we go.
So much else I can do, so I think I'll go with that.
Okay, you could also, I guess, do some. We can reflavor other ones to do money, like, as different things. So we can reflavor things too if you would like.
I mean, Yerva has no money currently, so. And she has to give us, I think, did she already, or does she have to give a scale to flight?
I think you pulled one off.
Okay. I know I gave one to Joanne for the purposes of resurrection.
Maybe. I had a problem with my computer and Foundry wasn't loading.
Oh, that's fun.
It's okay. We can just say Yerva gave her one to flight.
Yeah, I figured that would be a better end of everything there. Stop that thing.
I think Yerva will spend most of her downtime, because she wouldn't want to be away from her mother too much.
Yeah.
She's resting. She'll occasionally, probably like once a day, grab Joan and bring her over there in order to learn how to better grab hold onto humanoids with her mother's assistance. Basically play wrestling.
Yeah. It's what she likes to
Now-
do the most.
Joan, you know you can't let her just win because you have to prove you're stronger than a green dragon.
Oh, definitely. She's not getting it easy, that's for sure.
And so maybe one day this will prove that you're stronger than Nerva, but we'll have to see.
I'm gonna play wrestle her mom at some point.
Just flattened.
Ring knocks you over. Poof. What about you, August? What do you do during your downtime?
Honestly, there's not really any solo hunts I'm looking at that are too
Clearly, just
really.
all and like the bugs. There's only them. To extinction.
Oh yeah, the bugs were for like the
Monster fluid.
broth fluid and
yeah.
stuff, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the broth. Why they were always hunted.
I mean, there's never there's always an abundance of bugs.
There's a couple decent things from a Balahar or Chadacabra. Chadacabra has flexible levercraft for the 20, which gives you half your proficiency on carve checks.
That could be good as a talisman thing.
Partial expertise.
Yeah, and then Valhara CR3.
So is Shadow. That's a normal difficulty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm not even seeing the material for that on Valhara.
Do you have a scroll down? You have to get you get the binder for the wilds monsters, right?
I have the updated, like the what's it called, the Monster Hunter Monster Manual of Loot Tables 2.0. Yeah.
You should have the 3.0 as the most recent version, I think.
Is there a 3.0 one now? I didn't see it when I looked last time.
The latest update was in, I want to say August?
Yeah, I didn't see that on Patreon, but Chedacabra is the other one. I'll take a look at that as well, just to be sure.
I don't see him in there.
Yeah, Chedacabra has it on the gem. That's only a 20, but can also give Jumbo Bones. Yeah. Honestly, just in the essence of keeping things moving, would it be fine if I just get back to you on what I want to do on the downtime?
What about you, Elliot?
As I've said, crafting.
Crafting. But is there anything after that? Is what I mean?
That's the how long does it take? Or is it just hand
I would say
waved?
most of your stuff is either hand waved or over the first day. If Aaron said it's basically all instant, then it wouldn't take more than one night to get all of it.
Okay. No, just Amel. How long crafting takes? It's just.
Yeah, typically in its system, it's all instantaneous, basically.
Okay.
From what I understand.
That would give 6 days. But I actually don't know.
Yeah, it's instantaneous.
Oh, okay.
So I would say you'd be able to do it in a single afternoon.
Okay.
Why it's instantaneous, it's unreasonable to assume you'd craft more than a few items instantaneously. I'd still think it'd be an afternoon for several.
Yeah, I have compiled the items and I need to see what I can craft, but
you still have to make your checks there too. The DCs are on there, so it should be nice and easy.
You just have to click it, don't you?
Well, he has to manually roll.
Yeah, I just want to see what I want to do for the rest of the day.
Because unfortunately, I can't set auto skill challenge.
Yeah, Heavy. It is almost everything has been gathered.
No, that's the joke. But yeah, I think what you guys have noticed, or Nova, what you've noticed over the couple days, with researchers like running their own tests on that scale that you gave Flight. Like he ran his own, but I think he has a team also looking at them, just seeing what they can tell of physiology and whatnot. And I think some of them ask you politely if they can sketch you, like maybe you could pose for them, that kind of thing, over the time, just so they can get like how the scales interlock and all of that, like on paper, because you are unknown. And I think they talked to Elliot during that time too, as somebody who travels with you, and get his opinions on you as well.
Also, I'm gonna show them the sketch I did, which.
Some of them like comment on anatomy and stuff of them twirling their necks like that, how flexible the necks must be.
Yeah.
A couple of them hearts melt looking at it, that kind of thing. And yeah, I think throughout the week, that's one thing that comes up, Elliot, is that they do try to get your opinion on it, because you are the one traveling with Nioba, so you technically know the most about her.
Oh my word, it's weird, but
And in a group of scientists, you knowing the most, this is kind of your lead of a discovery.
yeah, maybe he spends the rest of the week helping. Yeah, no, I'll just say he helps with Nerva research.
Okay. So, yeah. I am going to take a look at. I want to see a downtime thing.
Okay. Oh, I think I do have the bike catalysts. Okay, let me...
So, I would like you, since you're helping with resources, let's do this. I'm gonna tweak the research downtime actions. I'm not gonna charge you for money, but the amount of things that you by default could like spread to them that Nerva, you have learned about Nerva from her, I'll give you bonuses to a roll, and this will be an intelligence roll. And if you roll high, you learn more things about Nerva, and maybe get like certain researchers on your side, kind of thing.
Yes. Okay.
So,
okay.
Nice.
So go ahead, and obviously if you want to spend gold, that's an easy way to get bonuses, but if you would like to describe to these like researchers certain things, like you don't have to do it in character, you can just say that you're telling them about like certain things.
I'm just telling them like, okay, the obscure mind, like, I mean, even truthful to use magic items, like they're at least that intelligent to some degree. Devouring magic, all that fun stuff.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an intelligence check +3.
Ooh. Yes, sir. Ooh.
So I think helping them with the sketches, with the scales, you learn several things about Nerva that you didn't know. They seem to be more social than other Elder Dragons. Most Elder Dragons tend to be solitary creatures, but it seems like this is almost pack behavior, which is unknown for creatures of more significant power like this. But also, it seems like Nerva and her direct families are maybe not the norm, because some of Nerva's personal skills, like her ability in water, doesn't seem to be present in the mother. Like maybe it's rapid adaptation. Maybe it has to do with their psionics.
Or
Ah.
yeah, or just yeah. Okay. Alchemy.
But
Take the
it
alchemist.
also seems like they are, from everything you've seen and have worked out with scientists, seems like they are very adept at blending in, and it's very clear about that because otherwise they would have been found millennia ago, but there are still nothing known about the Virageist except the name that the guild has given them from the little bit that people have been able to gather from it.
I mean, it is true. Also, Nievra's mother did comment that they lived in a village for a few
Yeah.
years and hid. So, mass influence is one of them.
Yeah. And that their psionic powers have to be strong indeed. And I think what you do have is,
Oh,
yeah, it says in chat when you craft it, which is super useful for me.
I didn't roll or.
Yeah, go ahead and try to roll. You'll probably pass. It won't automatic. You have to manually roll.
Yep. Okay.
Because
So
I
this
can't
is.
force the roll to be in there. But I'm glad to see that that's working.
It was
But
alchemy supplies.
think I won't give them names and stuff until you need them.
Okay, that's
But
good.
you have at least 2 scientists that owe you favors, whether they're like fans of your research or maybe you helped them on a problem. So I'll give you 2 researchers that owe you like a favor or will help you with one thing.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
you
yeah.
can call in
Got
later.
it. Oh. Let's do this. Yeah, they'll definitely come in handy.
Now, what about you, Joan? Other than helping Nerva?
I think I'll just be helping Yerva and training myself. Maybe gambling a little bit, but we don't need to calculate that right now. I like gambling.
Yeah, you gambled on sticking your arm in a cage and lost the arm, you know. Sometimes you just bust.
Now, wait a second.
Oh yeah, that's coming up in every game, Luca. Like, I'm not shaming
definitely.
you, I just want people to know what kind of decisions you make. Then, have you thought about it, Gage, yet, or?
I've been just looking at different options. I haven't really
No worries
found
on
anything
that.
to set on.
Ultraoth are always fun.
Actually, oh many.
Yeah, the bugs.
We do also have some materials to potentially sell, I believe, don't we?
You can always sell some materials too.
I know the pawn shop bag is the one where all our stuff we're not actively going to use is in. We have bulldrome hides and stuff in that, but...
We have 8 things, but they're not worth much.
Yeah. Not sure what else we got along that sort of line, but...
Well, if that's the case, we can always look at a couple hunts to at least think on too for you guys' next one. Because you guys are 5 level 8s. So I can always ramp up. For the most part, the same hunts as last time. So I can always try to ramp it up and have some funness of it.
Does anybody have any monsters in particular, like goals there? Or
Green Dragon is all Luca gave.
Yeah.
Luca wasn't here for the Espinus.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah.
No.
For August, it looks like Odogaron is the one that they most want.
What CR range are we looking at? 12-ish?
9 or 10?
Give or take, not 9 or 10, Luca. Like, for the one that I tweaked a little bit for you guys' last one, the one for the mono blows, that was a level 9 average players for, it might not have been 9, it might have been level 8, but either way, it's Mono Blows with
12.
the false monster of Teostra. So that's around the range. That's, 4 level 9s.
Oh.
So 5 level 8s should come out about that.
Oh wait, let me.
So different ones that I could throw at you guys like that is like a light from the abyss. I could throw.
I do want to do. Is there an ocean one?
That is light from the abyss. Is an ocean one.
Ah,
Oh shit.
That one.
that's
is,
the Namiel, right?
That is the main target. Yes.
Oh.
Oh, that scares me. I wonder what a false target would be when the Namiel's regular.
Eh, you never know. There is. If you guys really want to upset Nirva, you guys go to the cold area.
Just listen to her complain the entire time.
At some point, even if it's post-campaign, I want you guys to go to the tower, which is for 4 level 20 PCs.
Oh gods.
There's Scratching the Itch, which is for 4 level 9th levels. There is... there's only a few level 9s, but I don't have the updated hunts either that he released. There's also Flying the Ointment. Is everything working alright with those though, Kofa?
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll that 13.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, that's a success. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So, oh. Never mind, that is only 2.
But what would you guys say you guys would like? Would you guys like to ramp up and try Elders? Because technically that's a thing that you guys could do now.
I do want to go, as a player, I want to go to the ocean. But as Nirva, I don't know. I can't think of a reason she would allow hunting an elder.
Either research, like, I can always, if you guys want to, I could try to come up with a reason.
I mean, there could always be a reason why an elder needs to be hunted, like, same as there could always be a reason why a person needs to be taken care of.
Yeah.
Like
if they don't pay protection, right?
Yeah, they're late on their protection fees.
Yeah, I can and will come up with a reason. We can also table this. I don't know.
The Namiel.
The Namiel is one. There is one.
Namiel is a Helix Commission whistleblower.
Gotta take her out. Said something about all airplanes not being safe.
I'll have you know, flight takes flight very seriously.
Oh yes. It's like half his responses for things: fight or flight.
I was gonna say, Mike, would the merchant be here?
I don't
Do we
know.
even have money?
Yeah, that's the issue.
Yeah, I'm.
I think most of the they probably wouldn't be here at this moment.
Okay. Yeah.
Ooh, you know what? No, I have an idea. I know we would clearly want to be in the ocean. Like, everybody loves the ocean. However,
Mhm.
there is a Verdant Hills quest that might be difficult for you guys called Scratching the Itch. It happens to be a target of a Dogon.
Ooh.
Is it the double Dogron one?
Yes.
The Dogron doesn't really give us anything we can use.
Huh?
I just know that that is one of Gage's August's level goals.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, Odogron does have critical eye. That would be very good for a few of us.
We could bump it up to Ebony Dogron.
Yeah, I always look at it and tweak.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, that is right in the CR range too.
Mike, I'm just gonna ask this. Am I
Yes.
able to buy catalysts here or no?
Are you able to buy catalysts? If you have the money, then potentially. I don't
Yes.
see
Is
why
that
not.
price tag in the
Yes, it
manual?
does. Yes, it does. 50 gold pieces each.
Then I'd probably say that there might be like 2 to buy. They probably don't keep
Okay.
a bunch on hand.
Okay.
Ebony Auto has some good materials.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll spend 100 and buy those 2 catalysts.
Okay. Finish up your crafting then.
Yeah, I'm trying. So 3 catalysts. All right, demon drug time.
Mhm.
So that's 3 checks. What is it using again? It is alchemy supplies.
Booth Duna is in our range.
Yeah, if you guys want an ocean, if you guys want an ocean, I can always find different CR ocean creatures than just Nameo. That's a non-issue too. Plus, I'd like to see how Joan reacts to dealing with the ocean. That'd be fun.
Mhm.
The ocean is a terrifying place, Luca. Just remember that.
The ocean's beautiful and amazing, and you just gotta respect it.
Lies slander.
The guy Chris is also in the range of False Monster.
I will look into that. I think since we don't have a guaranteed answer, we'll talk in Discord over it, and we'll see about what you guys can do next now that your downtime is done. I've done what I wanted to by asking about downtime in the next hunt, which is to fill the last 30 minutes.
Mhm.
So I think that will do for this session. And we will get back and start a hunt proper next time. Give you guys some more
Let's
regular
go.
monster hunting. And then we will see about going to this drow city potentially, if that's what you guys decide to do. I mean, there is pirates in the ocean. They've met pirates before.
Oh yeah, the Faith Thistle pirates.
Yeah.
They seem cool.
We reversed ambushed them.
Hmm.
Yeah. Of course, Luca would think they're cool. Or they have a really cool pirate on the Faith Thistle pirates. That is a sorcerer that's missing an arm.
Yeah. He's badass.
Yeah, right. But no. I'm gonna end my recording here, as everybody is still going to think about what they may want to hunt. if they tell me potential monsters they want to hunt, I can also tweak different missions for that. So yeah.
It's kind of a shame that Namiel has stuff that's really good for my build.